Hey folks, how's it going today? Just wanted to give you an update on our Viking stove that we have here at our home, and a quick fix that might help you guys alleviate some issues that you're having with yours. Currently or down the road, you can see here we have a 36-inch, it's a Viking dual fuel convection oven, so it's gas or natural gas and electric, so dual fuel source, 36-inch series, the 6-burner stovetop. And what we've been experiencing recently with ours is the oven light, particularly the oven, nothing with the burners on top. Those have been working pretty good. But the oven in particular, we've had issues with the lights, the light feature randomly going on and off all hours of the day, as well as you can see little status lights here for indication with the oven light and the clean mode. So those would sporadically turn on as well. We didn't notice the actual burners or the heat sources turning on, but so there's some type of malfunction going on there. And also the actual door itself here would randomly lock too, so we could not get that to open. So it's basically out of commission. So we could use our stovetop but for cooking, but not the actual oven itself. So yeah, to get this prepped here before the holidays or Christmas coming up here, we want to get this fixed. So I read through various forums online and kind of found that it was kind of boiling down to a couple things. And it seems like if you're having burner issues in particular, it could be either there's a couple connections here behind the faceplate here of the actual stove itself for your burners, as well as there's a couple control boards down below here. And you can see if you want to get access to those, you have to first start off by taking this faceplate off here, and that's just held on by 2 screws, Phillips head screws there. And then there's a second kind of protection vent plate here, you can see that goes behind that. And again, that's just 2 more screws to take that off, and that'll get you access to your control boards down here. So if you're having issues with your Viking oven, like I said, this one's about 5 years old, and we're kind of starting to see these issues now. It's most likely something contributing to the control boards down here or your connections up here on the actual faceplate for the burners. So if you have burner issues, it could be one of 2 things down here, like I said, or up here with the faceplates here behind here. In this case, we have an issue with the oven in particular. So that's where I started tackling on that. And like I said, what I was seeing on the forums is there is something potentially most likely contributing to a board related issue. So I started looking around for boards. So you just have to dig up your model number, and you can usually find that. I believe it's on the inside here somewhere. Otherwise, if you have a catalog, your original owner's manual should tell you that as well. Anyways, yes, you can see now our light works when you open it up. Our bake and oven features work just fine now. And like I said, the culprit was, I'll show you here in a second, the actual main control board itself. So yeah, no longer stuck on lock. So everything seems to be functioning good now. So here's the culprit down here. If you take this off, there's 2 hex head screws that hold this together. Once you unscrew those, the boards pretty much just slide right out. And you can see there's a little heat panel right here that kind of slides off as well. Again, before you do any of this actual like repair work here or replace this board itself, there's 2 boards. The one on the right here is a distribution, I believe, and then this one is your main control board over here, and this was the one that was the culprit here. So like I said, before you do any of this work, make sure you shut your power off to it. And then there's 4 Phillips head screws on all corners here that actually hold the boards in place here. You can see, let me get the other one here. Here is the original board for reference here. Let's see, it's oriented this way. So here's the original board. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly what was wrong with it. I think I noticed one contact point might have been faulty. I didn't do a whole lot of looking into it, but I just ordered a replacement. You can see the model number here. So if you can't find your actual Viking stove part number, you should be able to look up on Google or eBay or any parts supply house and figure out your board number that you need for your specific model. But I was able to find it with that top number there. And you can see there's numerous connections here. So like I said, make sure your power's off before you do any work on this. And it might be beneficial for you to either take a picture of all the connection ports here before you start unplugging and tearing down, and then do your swap that way, or you could even write on the connectors too with like a marker kind of denoting which one's which, so that'll help you just so you don't get things mixed up. Some of them are the same size, like these ones over here, so that just might help you in terms of replacement. So yeah, if you're having any issues, like I said, kind of faulty or intermittent issues with yours, like setting temperature, or like I said, our door was locked, so like we couldn't even open this up before, and then the light would just stay on basically all day, and then it would randomly shut off, as well as like it was saying our clean feature was on and our oven light was on too. So it was pretty rough shape, I would say. But yeah, we pinpointed it down to that control board. So hopefully this helps you guys. If you're having issues with your Viking stove, they're great stoves. It just seems like this is a prevalent issue kind of over the years. Like I said, this is 5 years old. So reading on the forums, they kind of said it was bound to happen and kind of a common replacement item. So again, hopefully this helps you guys out in troubleshooting and fixing your stove. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more home improvement and DIY projects here in the future. Thanks, guys.